Hey guys, Nick again, ready to give you another Blackstar ID Core, well not just Blackstar ID Core, but Blackstar Architect update. Now if you watched the videos from last week, or if you hear from my Blackstar ID Core review that I did about a year ago, I'm a huge fan of Blackstar. Their previous software, not Architect, that's their new one, but their ID Core software, Insider, was not working and not supported with some of the Catalina updates, the 64-bit thing. And they've been working diligently at Blackstar to make this new Architect software, which just launched a couple weeks ago or something. So after one of my previous videos on Architect not working on my end for ID Core, Blackstar actually reached out to me on my channel and told me to contact their customer service, which I did. Over the last few weeks, I've been working with Mark from their customer service team. Super cool guy, very, very helpful. I've been through a lot of things, testing it on my end, on my older Mac, on my older 2012 MacBook Pro, what works, what doesn't work. He's giving me all these different special things to try, these different builds, and giving them log reports and all that. So I was working with them quite a bit to help resolve this for any other people who might be having the same issue. Bottom line is neither one of us could really figure out how to get it to work on this old one, even though it should work on a 2012 with the newer updates of the OS, but it wasn't. However, it is working on a newer laptop that I have, and I want to talk to you about it a little bit because it's actually very, very cool. So let's dive in real quick. So when you first plug it in, when it works, it'll ask you if you want to update the firmware on the amp, which I did. It takes a little while to update it, firmware, probably no more than a few minutes. And while it's updating, you can see the lights flashing in this kind of an order on your amp. When it's done, you'll actually get the thing saying that it's finished. Now, once you're in the interface, you can go all the way around. On the top, you can see here, that's my amp. That's the manual mode, the current patch name. You can save it if you would like, either locally or to the amp, and that will show and hide the sidebar of different patches that you have. Another link to the Blackstar community, and there's also a thing on the side to look at more information on your amp, check the noise gate, the audio mode, whether it's stereo, emulated recording, which is really, really cool, and any other extra features you might want on there, reamping, mono. If you have a foot controller, it talks to you about that. It's a little pop-up there, very nice. Foot controller mode will show you default mode, alternative mode, and apparently with the foot controller there's a couple different patches, two main patches that you can actually set for that, and you can put those right there. Bottom shows you different options. Sending feedback, you can send feedback directly, or it also tells you that you can go to them directly at their email if you want some kind of response back to it. Looking at the interface, when you hover over any of the knobs, it'll tell you exactly what they're set at. 2.0, 5.0, which is really nice to see. Gives you a little more detail on those. This is pretty cool. I found this out, like rolling the dice. When you roll the dice, it'll just randomly give you different effects to try out, and I thought that was pretty cool. Something different to try. You can engage the tuner mode from here. You can adjust the different modulations. I'm going to mess with a phaser for a little bit. Adjust the different delays that you might want. And adjust the different reverbs that you might want for the amp as well as turning them on or off with the switches below. So that even works good with my old, 3 versions old, Series 1 ID Core 40. Pretty cool stuff. It does work exactly as expected. It's very nice interface. I think Blackstar did a great job on that. And they've also done, I thought, a fantastic job with the customer service. Mark in particular, thanks a lot, Mark, you rock, for working with me directly, as well as I'm probably sure a lot of other customers that were having some issues updating some things and had questions. And they worked very, very hard with me directly to make sure that it was resolved, or at least did their very best to make sure that they could do everything they could do to resolve it, and he did a great job. Anyways, thanks a lot, Blackstar. You guys rock. Have my ID Core 40 up and running with my my new software, and I'm looking forward to using it. And if I do find like some weird hack on my end that gets this to work on my old 2012, it might just be something with the computer. I'll let you know, and I'll take it. But in the meantime, this Architect software is pretty cool. I'm going to be using it some more for some recording and some more jamming in the future. Take care, guys.